So when we learn this lesson from nature, we easily fulfill our desires. So it talks about how least effort is, that is something that is always, that's an intrinsic nature. It's happening, all the time. Fish swim, it's saying grass just grows. Things just seem to happen easy and effortlessly. So, that's very interesting. And there are three components to the law of least effort. The first component is acceptance. It says on page 57, acceptance simply means you make the commitment, today I will accept people, situations, circumstances, and events as they occur. So you're accepting the moment as it should be. You're present and you're in the moment and you're accepting things as they should be. And on page 58, it goes on to the second component of the law of least effort, responsibility. And that means just not blaming anyone or anything for your situation, including yourself. Because whatever we might be going through, it is what we need to be going through our choices that we have made, whether conscious or unconscious. Having accepted this circumstance on page 59, this event, this problem, responsibility then means the ability to have a creative response to this situation as it is now. All problems contain the seeds of opportunity, and this awareness allows you to take the moment and transform it to a better situation or thing. The third component of the law of least effort is defenselessness, which means that your awareness is established in defenselessness, and you have relinquished the need to convince or persuade others of your point of view. So, defenselessness. You have nothing to defend. I think it couldn't be said better in this book when it says here on page 61, completely desist from defending your point of view. When you have no point to defend, you do not allow the birth of an argument. And usually we defend things and argue about things that we feel are so important. And sometimes we even identify with those things. And we feel they're so important, like they're almost part of us. We can't lose that argument because it's almost like we're losing something. I can't apologize. It's like I'm losing myself. I'm compromising my values by giving into this or by agreeing to this. By allowing this contradicts my beliefs. My beliefs are who I am and how I lead my life. And if that's not for you, then we're not the same and I resist you. So we all have moments that way. But when you have no point to defend, you do not allow the birth of an argument. Wouldn't that be nice not to have to argue with anyone? And remember, I think again, when you start really digging into this book, you don't have a point of view because you're not referring to you're not referring yourself to that. When it comes to you and to who you are within, inside. Okay, and then that is pure consciousness. I'm trying to take it all the way from the beginning to the front because all of this seems very circular to me. If we're not in object referral, we think we're relating ourselves to objects or to things or to circumstances rather than just who we are, we kind of become judgmental. And we learn also what things are. Oh, that's a picture frame. That's, that's a desk over there. And then identifying with these things and then thinking we are these things. Then we have to defend those things because we think we're part of that or those things, or we think we are those things because those are things we do. But that is not really what's happening, right? So if we just forget about everything and acknowledging everything, and that the awareness in us is present in everything universally, everything kind of starts happening, the being judgmental, that kind of takes care of itself, and acknowledging your pure consciousness in another being, And then there's no room for defense. If on page 61, if you stop fighting and resisting, you will fully experience the present, which is a gift. He said, someone once told me the past is history, the future is a mystery, and this moment is a gift. And that is why this moment is called the present. Well, and that's very true. And we react always on things that have happened in the past, and we shouldn't do that. Those past were experiences. It's not the now. And if we keep always reacting based on those past, we're actually reliving those pasts in the present, and then we're forgetting with the real present moment. I keep thinking about, all the shit that everybody's put me through back then, or maybe my childhood. So fucking horrible, right? Sorry for the language. And I keep thinking about how everybody treated me, and oh my God, it's like, that energy's still happening. That past energy, you're bringing it to the present moment. If you're in the present moment, that's not what should really be happening. On the last page, you do not need to justify. Simply declare your intent to yourself, and you will experience fulfillment, delightment, joy, freedom, and autonomy in every moment you live. So, again, when you declare your intent to yourself, when you're present, when you know your intent in yourself, hopefully when that's a good conscious choice, that's when you will start experiencing joy and freedom.